Hey everyone, it's Ashley Cunningham here, and I'm so excited to be going live here in Channeling with Love, and I will be channeling the Council of Light today. And I'm really excited because I've been working with the Council of Light on a little project, and it was really cool that you guys all voted for the Council of Light on the poll that I posted in the group wall or on the group wall. And so it was really cool that you guys voted to hear from them because they are, hey guys, thanks so much for joining. They are really excited to speak with you all and answer any questions that you may have. And I'm excited to discuss my project with them. Let me just pull up the live here on my phone. Heads up, I will be looking at my phone just so I can see people's names when they post questions. It's weird, I can't see people's names otherwise, so unfortunately I'll have to look at my phone from time to time. So just a heads up on that. But thank you guys so much for joining, and let's get started. First of all, I wanted to comment on the project that I'll be working on with the Council of Light. And this project is my Anchoring the Light with Your Starseed Family class that's coming up February 5th through February 12th. I'm really excited because I've worked a lot with my own Starseed family, and I've helped a lot of people connect to their Starseed families. But once you get to know who your Starseed family is, you can do a lot of really cool stuff with them. And I'm really excited that this class is going to be focused on not only getting to know who your Starseed family is, if you haven't already, and then working with them on anchoring more light here on the planet within your own body. And we're going to be doing a lot of visualizations to help some certain areas on the planet, like the Australia wildfires and the energy in Puerto Rico around the earthquakes, and really helping to energize the light grid that is all over the planet, covering Gaia, and working with our Starseed families in the Council of Light to do a lot of really cool energy work. So I'm really excited about it. And the Council of Light really first approached me to do this project in this way because I was just going to do another Intro to Your Starseed Family kind of course to help more people get introduced. But this is really exciting for me because it's kind of a step up. It's let's get to know your Starseed family, but then let's do something and check it out and see how you guys can work together, not only on more global events and global visualizations and work, but also within your own life. So it's going to be really awesome, and it's a full week course. I'm going to be live at least 3 to 5 times throughout the course. I'm going to be going live on the first day and the last day, and then 3 days within that week to channel for everyone who joins the course. And you can ask any sort of questions about your Starseed family or anything that you need in your life for guidance purposes. But then we're also going to have a lot of really awesome pre-recorded videos where I channel the Council of Light through exercises, and then just a lot of really cool material that my own Starseed family has kind of helped me put together and wants to share with you all. So it's going to be really great. And if you're interested in signing up for this course, it's $99 for the whole week. And it's also, you can go onto my website, channelingwithlove.com, to sign up. So yeah, I just wanted to share that really exciting news. The council is right all around me, and they're really excited. And so with that, thank you all for joining. Hello, everyone. I'm just going to check this out. There's lots of people here with me. Thank you so much. And let's just get to their core message. So let's see what the Council of Light would like to say first and foremost, and then I'll take questions. So as I mentioned, the Council of Light is kind of all around me, kind of behind me, in front of me, on the sides. and they're encircling me, and it's really beautiful. But the core energy that I'm feeling is coming from behind me, and I'm getting that this is the being that I'm going to be speaking with throughout this channeling. And I know that because I'm feeling a lot of energy through the back of my head, my upper back, through my back, straight into my heart chakra. And how I feel that is there's some tingling energy kind of feeling, and then there's also a lot of heat. And the energy just kind of feels more pulled together right behind me. And they're going to be coming in right through my crown chakra into my head. Thank you, dear ones, for joining us on this beautiful day. This is a really exciting time energetically here on the planet. As you may have felt yesterday, there was an increase in energy arriving on the planet. This coincided with the full moon and a lunar eclipse. There will continue to be an increased energy flow onto the planet, straight into your body for a few more days. We urge you to ground, drink water, as much water as you can, eat clean foods, grounding foods like fruits and vegetables, and rest. Take it easy on your body. If you need a nap, take a nap. If you need to take a nice warm bath to relax your muscles, please do so. If you need to just take a gentle walk around the park instead of exercising a more intense regimen, please take that time to continue to move your body, but be gentle on yourself, as there is a lot of energy coming in. They're just showing, they're showing me a picture of all of us just kind of sitting around in a giant circle, and they're pouring liquid light into our heads like we're containers. It's really cute. Like they're watering us plants. And they're saying that this may affect your body. This may affect how you feel, your emotions, your thought patterns. So take the time to rest and relax, mind your mind, and mind your thoughts, and go gently down the path for the next few days. Globally, the energy has increased. As this dear one has mentioned, there will be exercises in our class we will be doing together to focus in on a few areas on the planet, to work on the energy, to help transmute energy. And they're showing me the fires in Australia. There's a lot of energy being transmuted and released in Australia, and that's really beautiful. But there's also a lot of energy that needs to go back into the earth and helping the animals and the plants and the people there. So it's important to recognize that there's a lot of energy going into the planet as a whole, but there's a lot of, they're saying hot spots, high activity spots, not necessarily just hot, high activity locations where there's a lot of energy being moved and transmuted and added back into the earth. If you live in these locations, you may feel a significant change in the energy around you and within you. This is to be expected. Ensure that you are taking care of yourself as best you can during these times. There is much work that needs to be done when energy is transmuted in these larger events on the planet. So do not be surprised if you live in these locations or near these locations and your emotions or your energy is different, because you're experiencing this shift with everyone else and everything else in your environment. The council is saying, and they're showing me, they're surrounding me, but they're showing me they're all lighting up, and they're saying that each of you are supported and loved beyond measure by the council, by your own starseed families, by your guardian angels and your angel teams, by spirit and source. And you can always turn to them for love, support, guidance, especially in times of significant change. That change may feel like chaos, like the world is ending, there's so many things shifting, but within yourself, you can turn inward and seek refuge and guidance and healing from spirit and from the council specifically. They're really stepping forward and offering support for anyone who resonates with working with them and seeking guidance from them. And they're just saying, this is the core message for today. They recognize that there are many questions, and they wish for me to now shift over to questions. So I'm going to check this out here and see if I can find the first questions. Thanks, Laura. She says, wow, Ashley, that is a fantastic price on the course. Yeah, I thought, it doesn't need to be super expensive. It's going to be just jam-packed with tons of awesome material, but it's only for a week, and I wanted it to be accessible for you guys, and I know that it's coming up pretty soon, so I got you. Laura is asking, she's stating, my mother is diagnosed with colon cancer. Do you feel that I should move to where she lives? I love where I live in Arizona, but I want to make the best and most gentle path for us both as she goes through this. Laura, I'm getting from the council that they're just honoring you in this time. You are a really amazing daughter, and your love is so bright and amazing and lovely, and they're saying that you are an excellent and amazing resource for your mother at this time of need and this time in her life. I'm not feeling a big rush for you to move to where your mother lives. I don't know where your mother lives, but they're showing me that maybe her joining you in Arizona may be a better option for her medically, a change in environment, and an ability for her to really focus in on her healing, not necessarily on the disease itself, but the healing aspects of it may be a really good opportunity for her to navigate this experience that she's going through. They're showing both of you together, but I'm not seeing you moving, and I'm seeing her more likely to move. So maybe think about that and see if that resonates with you, and see if that would, if she would be comfortable doing that. Arizona is a great place. It's a really cool location, and there's a lot of good energy there. So that might be something that helps her. And they're saying it is, of course, free will on both of your parts. So just entertaining that option may be a good idea to start down that path. And they're sending you a lot of love and light. And if you so choose, you can call on them to ask them to help your mother. And they highly recommend that you ask your mother to call on them to come in and help, because they're excellent energy healers, and they can do a lot of work, they say. So I hope that resonates with you, sending you a lot of love and light, and your mother as well. That's a difficult situation. Nancy is asking, should I open my own business for Reiki and QHHT? Nancy, I'm getting from the council, it's definitely an opportunity that you would excel at, as long as you, of course, have the trainings. Oh, sorry, guys. The trainings, and you are able to dedicate the time and energy to performing the healings and meeting with clients. I'm asking them now if you should be doing this in person or if this is better over the internet, like on the line. And they're highlighting online might be better for you. I know a lot of Reiki healers do a lot of work online because quite often you don't have to do things in person. It works just as effectively, especially angel Reiki healing works just as effectively online versus or as if you were in the room. I think there's other Reiki styles where you have to actually touch the person, so that might need to be in person. And I'm not really familiar with QHHT, so I don't really know what those practices are like. I had never had any QHHT work done on me or anything, so I'm not familiar. Let's ask the council. Doing Reiki and QHHT would be a good idea. It would offer variety for your business, and it would draw in different clientele who are interested in one thing or the other, or maybe even both. They learn that you're doing QHHT and they get a session, and then they realize you do Reiki as well, and they'll get a session for Reiki as well. So it's definitely complementary. And they're saying just go within and see if that feels good to you, and definitely ask them for support and guidance if you want to start on those next steps. Cool. The good luck. That would be really awesome. Yay, Lotta, you're finally on a live. Welcome. Amy is asking, I have been working with a multi-dimensional beings that look half bird, half human. I was hoping to find out what kind of work they want to do together and what their planet of origin they're from. Let's see here. Immediately, I'm getting blue avian, but it's not only blue avians. There's another group that's very similar to the blue avians. They're kind of bird-like humanoid creature beings. Now I'm asking, where are they located? Like, how far away are they? Have we heard of the star system? They're showing me Earth, kind of like in the center right here, and the bird beings that you're working with are from way outer space, deep space. They're saying deep space. And they are very benevolent beings. They're very high vibrational beings. And they wish to work with you on focusing on higher vibrational thoughts. So shifting your thought process to a higher vibrational frequency by handing off, clearing out those low vibrational thoughts that we all have just throughout the day. Just handing those off to those beings. They will take them. Your angel team will also take them for you. But they specifically want to help you shift so you can really start to play with manifestation. They're saying abundance is a beautiful state of being that we are all entitled to be in, and we definitely, everyone on the planet can do with more practice in abundance and manifestation. And they're saying that it just really starts with simple steps such as handing off lower vibrational thoughts and quieting your mind consistently throughout, maybe not throughout the day, but maybe a little time every day doing a meditation. It really brings that stability and it helps provide clarity in your thoughts or the directions. Your thoughts are directions to the universe to create your reality. So you need to provide really clear, crystal clear directions on what you want your life to look like, what you want to have in your life, how you want your life to be played out, what experiences you want in your life, and that all starts with your thoughts. So definitely they're there to work with you on that activity. And they're saying you can ask them for more help in other areas of spiritual work if you wish. But they're most excited to help shift your thoughts and get you into that kind of creation space of abundance. So that's pretty awesome. And I hope that you have fun with that. Amy, let's see. I have always felt like I have an important task to do. Feeling my own ego, believing I'm more important than I actually am, or do I just lack patience with myself? Any clarity on what this important role or task may be would be greatly appreciated. Basically, she's talking about just feeling confusion, ego, kind of a lost feeling. And any clarity on this? Amy, those beings that you just received guidance from are pointing back to your thoughts, clearing your thoughts, focusing on higher vibrational thoughts, allowing your ego to kind of just roam away. There's no need for your ego to be playing a part in any of your decision making. And when you get a practice down, a practice of clearing your mind and focusing on higher vibrational thoughts and having that separation between yourself and your thoughts, it's much easier to quiet your ego and to make decisions and to really understand where are you at in the moment and to enjoy that moment and to move forward into the next thing with much more clarity and calmness and stability. And so they're saying all of the feelings that you just described are all tied up with your thoughts, and you just need to take some time to step back, separate yourself from those thoughts, and then hand off lower vibrational thoughts. Doing this at least like 25 times a day. As soon as you feel a lower vibrational thought coming, or you have it, just say, oh, nope, I don't like that one. Here you go. Just hand it off. At minimum 25 times a day for like 2 weeks, you're going to feel and see a big shift in how you think and how you process information and how you make decisions within yourself. And it's going to be pretty drastic. So definitely follow up with that, try that out, and have fun with it too. It's a really fun process. Rita is saying, many years ago, I had a near-death experience and was told, beings of light, that I had to return to Earth because my assignment wasn't finished. However, I still haven't figured out what my assignment is. Can the council give me any insight or guidance? You're saying, yes, dear one. They're saying, they're just putting their hands over your head like they would, like you would for a little kid, like putting their hands on your head and just kind of like holding your head. And they're saying that you had that near-death experience for a reason, and that was to kind of help shift, redirect you into the direction that you needed to go on, your assignment or your path, your awakening, and that shift in your life needed to take place. And having this message of you not being finished with your assignment was really kind of a call for you to step forward and again to kind of start your ascension journey. They're saying that your assignment is to experience life here on Earth and experience the joy of being here on Earth, that joy, that love and light. Here, when we're on Earth, we experience emotions more vividly. There's just much more vivid experiences happening, and we need that dichotomy, I guess, of that higher vibrational feeling and the joys that we can feel here on Earth. So your first assignment really is to experience joy, have fun, and learn and grow through the experiences that you've had in your life and will continue to have in your life, and just really focusing in on soul growth is the main point for you to be here. Now they're following that up with, you are also here to help Gaia. You've heard the call when you were in a different life experience and you were on the other side of the veil, kind of in between your last life experience and this one. You heard the call from Gaia and you raced over here to help, and you're here now to help Gaia raise in vibrational frequency. And how you do that is you anchor in as much light as you can, and you just share and shine your own light and experience the joys of being here on Earth. You can send love and light to Gaia herself as well, and just, you know, have fun and experience it here. That's your primary goal. And they're saying through all of these activities, you are able to help others also kind of realize joy and love and light in their life experience and grow through maybe some of the harder life experiences that they're going through. So you're a very bright light for the people around you, as well as for other beings around you, like animals and plants. They are all affected by our energy as well. And so you're just kind of like a little earth angel, and you're just here to, you know, go around and shine your light and help others. So I hope that resonates with you. The council is, again, kind of surrounding you and like putting their hands on your head. I don't know if you feel a lot of energy in your crown, but they're giving me that picture of just kind of sending you a lot of energy through your crown. So I hope you feel that. Kim is asking, could you ask my divine team what more or less or else I should be doing right now toward expanding and improving my mediumship skills? From the council, I'm getting practice. Just practice, practice, practice. Kim, you are quite open. You are receiving guidance, and it's just a matter of trusting the guidance, knowing that you are seeing the patterns, knowing that you're receiving that guidance, and just practicing as much as possible. And they're showing me like you flexing your muscles and like pushing your muscles. And really that signifies to me that, especially around practice, that skill of connecting to spirit and then sharing that information out for others, it's really it's a muscle. You have to work it out. You have to practice. And with practice comes just more confidence and clarity. And then as you're practicing, you're pushing your limits and you're opening your chakras, you're opening up your clairs a lot more, so then you receive more information. And so they're just pointing to practice. They just say, you're doing really well. Just continue to practice, offer guidance, offer readings for maybe family or friends, or you can do that on your own Facebook page if you wish. Just practice as much as you can. And they're also showing me oracle cards. I have my own deck here that I made. Just practicing with oracle cards too, if you don't have anyone that you can just practice giving guidance to or channeling guidance for. It's really cool to use oracle cards as a personal tool. Definitely, once you get to a point, like, you don't rely on them by any means, but they're just still fun to do. And what else are they saying? They're saying just it's going to be divine timing with your clairs opening up more, and the practice will definitely help. and they're really proud that you are interested in mediumship and want to move forward with mediumship and communication with spirit in your day-to-day. They're also showing me writing in your journal. So writing down the guidance that you're receiving, writing down the information, the signs, the patterns that you're seeing in your journal or just in like a notebook. It's going to really be essential for you to see not only the patterns as you get them, but also to process the information and see, wow, like you're really getting a lot of good information through your channeling. So definitely try that out if you haven't already. But it's pretty cool when you kind of have a collection of a notebook and you can see all the information in that. That's going to be awesome. So I hope that resonates with you. Anita, will I be able to talk light language if I take a class, and will it be of highest good for everyone? The council is saying you can take a class if you so choose. Light language is also a matter of going within and just letting out the energy and the information that's coming through in the way that you're inspired in that light language way. So you can definitely practice on your own. You can practice with friends. You can start working on it. But if you wish to take a course, you can also do that. It's of your free will choice. You're choosing. You're able to make that choice. And I think you have a class in mind, or maybe you've seen a class, and they're saying that the class that you may be interested in or have seen would be acceptable. I'm not getting any reservations or pullback on maybe the quality of the course. So feel free to follow up and take that class if you're interested. And it would definitely help others. Light language it's interesting. It's a really powerful transmission of information, guidance, and energy from certain beings that you may resonate with and connect with. So it's definitely powerful. It's very full of energy. It all comes from the heart space. So definitely feel free to check it out. If you want to do light language for people, it's pretty awesome. Lydia is asking, was I a blue avian in my last incarnation? They're saying, Lydia, that you have had blue avian experiences, but it might not necessarily be the last one. And they're highlighting the concept of time. Time is a part of our reality here on Earth, but time doesn't really mean anything outside of Earth and on the other side of the veil. Like, there's no time, there's no space. They can be wherever they want. And it doesn't take them time to travel. They're just there. And it's all a fluid. And so they're saying, like, in your last incarnation, that's not really a thing. All we have is this one moment, and we're experiencing all of our lives in this one moment. It's kind of hard to wrap our minds around. But they're saying you have had blue avian experiences, and they're kind of layered on top of each other. And it's not surprising. They're saying you've had many, so it's not surprising if you resonate with blue avians or have some blue avian like qualities in this life experience as a human. So they're saying it's definitely a part of your origins, your soul journey. So that's really awesome, and I hope that resonates for you. Lotta's asking, is there a message for me? I'm thinking about both my business and the relationship I live in. Okay, so let's ask about the business. Any message for her business or on her business? I'm getting, excuse me, I'm feeling a lot of energy right in my heart chakra, Lotta. And I'm feeling a lot of positive energy around your business. They're showing me there are going to be some decisions that you're going to need to make coming up soon. And I'm asking them now, like, how soon? And these are going to be pretty big decisions. And they're saying within the next 3 to 4 months, you may have to make some decisions. And I'm asking them, what are those decisions kind of focused on? And they're saying modality, increasing your activity online, and as well as balancing maybe an in-person transaction-based business model, blending of the two, but making sure they're balanced. So there's going to be decisions for you around that. And for your relationship, I'm receiving a lot more love and light energy in my heart chakra. It's actually quite nice. And they're saying that on your relationship, there's free will involved, of course, in any and all relationships. And just remember that. And if you wish for it to change in any way, communicating and being open and transparent and sharing those emotions or ideas may be the best course of action. And you can always call on your angel team or the Council of Light or any being that you resonate with to help you navigate your relationships. And they're showing me you asking for a lot of love and light energy to be kind of poured onto your relationship. And there's just a ton of love there. And it's really beautiful. And so there may be some things you have to work through, but there's a lot of love, and the relationship is, they're saying it's good. And yeah, they're highlighting the free will element of it. So there may be some things that you guys want to talk about, but they're not showing me that there's anything big or worrisome around the relationship. So you're good. So I hope that resonates with you. Let's see now. Amanda is asking, is there anything I need to know in my life right now? I also know my husband has many gifts. Is there a way for me to tell what his primary is? Let's see here. Anything that you need to know in your life right now, Amanda? You need to know that you are loved beyond measure. Self-care and self-love is going to be important for you to prioritize in 2020. Yeah, they're just showing me a lot of love surrounding you. And so just know that you are loved. You are love and light. And just focus in on giving yourself a lot of self-love and self-care. And 2020 is going to be pretty busy for you. I'm seeing a lot of activity. And it's all going to be pretty good activity. You're going to be really vested in a lot of the changes and things that are coming down the pike for you. And they're just highlighting self-care, self-practice, or self-love practice. It's going to be important for you. So definitely think about that. And your husband has many gifts. Is there a way for me to tell what his primary is? I'm just doing a little scan, and I'm asking the council to highlight anything that your husband is really particularly strong in. And they're showing me that he's got instinct or gut reaction. He's very open, and he is able to really, he trusts his guidance and the internal guidance, that emotional gut feeling that he receives. And that's really key in developing more open spiritual communication. He trusts his guidance pretty well. I'm also seeing his chakras are pretty open. His crown particularly is quite wide open, and he's receiving a lot of energy through his crown. So if he wants to work on developing his communication, it would be like remembering how to do so. For him, it won't be a struggle. It'd be really simple for him to do that. And I'm seeing his third eye is flickering open and closed, like it's sleepy almost, like it's just kind of waking up. So he may start to have more visions or have more visual communication with spirit. But that's one of his stronger clair senses. So the emotional kind of gut reaction, that's clairsentience. So he's really feeling, he feels the energy, the emotions, the love from spirit and that guidance. And then the claircognizance is coming in through the crown, and then the clairvoyance would be his third strongest. So clairsentience, claircognizance, so knowing, clair-knowing, and then clairvoyance. So I hope that resonates. Definitely, it's super interesting when people, especially when they're starting out, to see kind of what's their baseline. And I think a lot of people get really surprised because we can all communicate with spirit, and learning how to do that, it's like I said, for him, it's going to be like remembering how to do something, like remembering how to ride a bike. It's really, really easy. And it's quite surprising a lot of the time because we're already having communication flow through us, just as being human beings. But actually recognizing the signs within your life and how you receive information is really fun to discover. And on that, in only, oh my gosh, only about 4 days, we are going to be starting the Mediumship for Beginners course with Kristen Davies and myself and Gloria Rice. We will be teaching a 2-week course where we help people discover what are their clairs, so what's their strongest senses, how do they experience spiritual communication, and then we just start to practice, and we teach you how to sense energy around you, how to use oracle cards, how to ask yes/no questions within your body, and how to help others receive guidance from spirit and how to channel for others. And it's just a really, really fun opportunity. And it's all in a private Facebook group, and everything stays within the group. And it's just a really beautiful experience. I know the last few classes have been such high vibrational energy that it just was really, really beautiful to be a part of it. And you can make friends like crazy. It's like meeting your soul family when you get into these group classes. And it's just really exciting. So definitely think about that, especially for your husband, Amy. It's a really, or excuse me, Amanda. It's a really cool experience, and he can really get a lot of practice, see where is he at right now, and then moving forward, how does he build and kind of push his boundaries so that he opens up more. So it's really, really awesome. And actually, that's how I learned how to channel. I was in Kristen Davies' classes in 2018, and I took her 3-month classes, it was like 1 each month, and I ended up doing 3 of her courses, and it was amazing, and it was just really an exciting time. So I highly recommend them. Kaylee is asking, do I have a connection to the blue avians? Kaylee, I'm seeing part of your Starseed family. You have 2 blue avians on your Starseed family, or in your Starseed family. So you definitely have had origins. You've had experiences as a blue avian, and you have some guides that are with you who are blue avians. So you may be really feeling their energy. Cool. Aisha's asking, I was hoping for a message from the Council of Light. Yeah, they're basically surrounding you, and they're holding up their hands like so, like to you, and they're just sending you a ton of light and a ton of energy. And it's very healing white light. And they're saying This is an excellent time for you to step back a little bit and get some rest. Ask for healing. Ask to release that which no longer serves you. As moving forward on this path, you will need to raise in frequency and handing over anything that is of a lower vibrational energy, or even things that you don't know that you have, like from past life experiences that are just kind of hanging out there. Just saying, here, take all of that. It's a big opportunity to kind of drop the baggage and raise in frequency. And they're saying, for you, Aisha, it's now a really good time to do that, and to get rest and to heal and release that which no longer serves you. So definitely ask them for help, because they're showing me, showing me that they're sending you a lot of energy, and they can really blast a lot of that out. Let me see here. So Sophia, how do I let go of worrying so much about everything? Oh, I've got a lot of energy on that question, Sophia. Thank you so much for asking that question, first of all. But secondly, the Council of Light is saying, holding on to stress, holding on to fear, worry is a choice. So recognizing that that's not just who you are not of worry. You are not of stress. You are not of fear. That's not who you are as a being. You are of love and light. And so recognizing that you have a choice to experience that worry, that fear, that stress. And then B, recognize that you get to choose to let that go. And so you can just say, you know what, this is no longer an important element to my life. This is not serving me. You can state this however you wish in your mind. You can write it down on paper. You can verbally say this. But I would highly recommend that you ask your guardian angels, your angel team, Archangel Michael, Jesus, any ascended master, source, love and light energy himself, to take on and remove the stress and worry from your life. And so basically what I like to do when I ask this question, or I state, like, I recognize maybe I'm stressed or worried about a certain situation, I'm like, wow, okay, I'm worried about this. Let's ask the team to step forward, and I visualize in my mind taking that worry, taking that stress, that energy that's in my body, maybe in my mind or my energetic body around me, and kind of having it all come together into a ball. Or you can imagine it into, like any shape you want, any form that you would like, anything that resonates with you. I like to imagine it as a ball, and I like for it to form in my hands. So I just kind of hold my palms out like this, and I just, take a moment and just send all of that worry and that stress into my hands. And I imagine it as a little ball. It can be a ball of spiky red light. It can be a ball of rubber. It can be a ball of golden light. It can be a ball of slime, whatever it is, however you want to visualize it, whatever it feels like to you. Just hold that vision in your mind and say, okay, who is ready to step forward and take this from me? And they will step forward. Your team, lots of ascended masters, anyone that's resonating with you in the moment, they're going to step forward and they're going to say, okay, hand it over. And you literally need to hand over that ball and just let it go. And they will take it from you and they will transmute it for you. That visualization is really, really helpful. There's other visualizations that you can use, like there's the God box visualization, where you place whatever you're worried about or the energy into a golden box. And once it's in the golden box and the lid is closed, it's gone, it's transmuted. So doing this visualization, meditating, handing off our lower vibrational energies, the thoughts, lower vibrational thoughts, handing those off to your team. They're smaller action steps, but in coordination with each other, it really helps kind of shift your focus to a higher vibrational activity or thought pattern. And then it also allows your team to step forward and transmute that energy for you. And I found that situations that I was really worried about just kind of dissolve like within a day, because I'm like, I'm stressing out about this. Here you go, guys. Please take this for me. And I just hand it off to them, or I'll do the visualization, and it just shifts entirely. The situation shifts. Your guardian angel is also saying that you need to make sure you're asking for support and asking for help in releasing that fear. And also you can ask them to send love and light energy to the situation or whatever is making you worry. And that will also help transmute or they're showing negate or neutralize the energy that's going into that situation or whatever you're worried about. So there's a lot of different things you can do. It's definitely important to focus your thoughts on higher vibrational thoughts and feelings, and not to just ignore things, but ask your team for help and ask and say, I'm ready to give this up. This fear, this worry, this stress, I don't really want to hold on to this. This isn't for my best good, so I can just hand it over. And it's a really powerful tool, using your thoughts and your words to shape your reality. Because once you do that consistently, that's going to be your pattern. You're not going to worry about things. It's just going to shift your life to focus on higher vibrational, happier, more fun energy. And it's going to be a big shift for you. So I think that's all I'm getting on that. I'm asking the council if there's anything else they want to say, or your team or anyone, and they're giving me the thumbs up. So I hope that resonates with you. Let's see here. I only have a few more minutes, guys. Let's see. So Maggie is asking, what are my strengths and what should I work on? Maggie, I'm getting for spiritual communication, your strengths are definitely clairsentient, so feeling the emotions, feeling the energy near you and within you, and also claircognizance, so just you get ideas, or you have an idea of what's going on, or you get the advice like just kind of plopped into your head. And those are your two highest strengths. Clairaudience is coming in slowly for you. And it may start out as you hearing your own voice in your mind, but you will feel the difference between what they say and what you're saying in your mind. You're going to be able to tell it's not you thinking these thoughts, it's your team telling you this information or the thought. So that's coming in a little slowly, but it's definitely starting to open up for you. And what should you focus on? Just have fun with connecting to your angel team. Have fun, try and play around with it, ask lots of questions, and just be willing to sit back once you ask a question and keep your mind quiet and wait for the answer, because they're giving you the answer in various ways, and you're going to be able to really sense it. And then once you feel that and you kind of have an idea of what it feels like, you're going to really get in a lot more practice, and you're going to open up and expand a lot more quickly with that practice. So definitely think about that. That's really exciting. And I hope that resonates with you. Let's see. Tenzin, I have been drawn to light language. Any guidance from the Council of Light? They're saying it's just up to you. If you're interested in light language, if that resonates with you, feel free to explore that. They're asking that you work with your Starseed family on light language if you want to start opening up to that. Your Starseed family is pretty involved with you, Tenzin, and that having that really close relationship is going to be really great for you starting out with light language if that's interesting to you. They're saying it's not a core element of your practice or your communication with spirit, but it's definitely something that you can have fun with and you can enjoy it, and you can get a lot of really high vibrational energy in your living space, and you can share that with others in a really beautiful way if you so choose. So definitely, if you're interested, check it out. Okay, I have about time for one more question, guys. Thank you all so much for the lovely questions and comments. This is really great. Let's see here. Ruth, do they have a message for Jeff and me for our documentary filming tomorrow? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Ruth, that you and Jeff are filming. That's really exciting. And I'm getting a lot of energy around it. The council is pretty lit up with excitement. I'm feeling this is a positive activity for you guys. They're saying have fun, be in the moment, and once the filming is over, take some time to reflect on the experience, as it will be a very creative and exciting time for you. And to just go with the flow. They're showing that there may be some hiccups in filming, like you may have to be waiting for a little bit, or something may not be 100% right. And so there may be some work that has to be done around fixing whatever needs to be fixed, and then it'll start back up again after a few moments. So just being patient, hanging out in the moment, having fun, and going with the flow is their best advice. They're just giving me a thumbs up. So I hope you have fun. That's going to be really cool. Definitely let me know what your documentary is about. That would be really awesome to hear more about that, and to be able to see your documentary if it comes out streaming or if it becomes available. That would be cool. Yeah, and with that, I think, guys, that the council is now stepping away. I think they're done. So thank you all so much for your questions, for your time, tuning in, hanging out. It's been really fun, you guys. And I am so excited to do some more live events here in Channeling with Love. And so I'll probably post another poll here in the next few days to see who you guys would like to hear from next. I have a bunch of other events kind of in the works, so I'm going to be really busy with a lot of different things, and I have a lot of cool, exciting projects coming out soon as well that I'll be sharing with you all in due time. But if you have any questions about the Mediumship for Beginners course, definitely hit me up or send me a message to ask for more details, or if you have any reservations, if you want to talk about anything, let me know and we can talk about it. Or if you have any questions around my Anchoring the Light with Your Starseed Family class, if you're really interested in that, I highly recommend it. I think it's going to be really fun and exciting, and it's going to be a really good time. So definitely let me know if you have questions. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me on a Saturday. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. Sending you all a lot of love and light. And have a good one. Bye, guys.